When you walk through a forest, surrounded by tall trees and the scent of fresh earth, it's easy to see nature's beauty. But for a creative mind, that beauty is also an opportunity. Every log, every fallen branch, every untouched piece of wood holds the promise of transformation from something ordinary into something valuable. That's where today's journey begins, how to turn the simple wood log into profit, art, and pride. Welcome to another inspiring story of craft and income, from forest to fortune. In this video, we'll talk about how raw logs can become stylish, profitable furniture pieces that people actually want in their homes. Whether you're working from a small workshop or a backyard setup, you'll see that it doesn't take a factory to create success, it takes imagination, skill, and a touch of business sense. Wood log furniture has a timeless charm. It connects people to nature, tells a story of sustainability, and adds a touch of warmth to modern interiors. And the best part? It sells fast. Buyers today are looking for authentic, eco-friendly, handcrafted items that feel personal, and that's exactly what log furniture delivers. So, if you've ever dreamed of turning your woodworking passion into income, stay with me. You're about to learn how to go from forest to fortune, one creation at a time. Let's begin with the idea itself. What makes log furniture so special? It's natural, strong, and filled with character. Each piece of wood carries its own grain, its own marks from time and weather, and when you shape it into furniture, you preserve that story. A chair made from a solid log or a table with bark edges feels alive. It's not just furniture, it's nature in your home. Now, let's talk about how to begin. You don't need a huge investment to start creating. Many woodworkers source their logs locally, from tree services, sawmills, or even fallen branches after storms. The key is to pick solid, dry wood. Oak, pine, cedar, and walnut are great choices because they're durable and easy to shape. If you're working with freshly cut wood, allow it to dry fully before carving, otherwise, cracks may form later. The tools you need are basic: a chainsaw or handsaw for cutting, chisels for detailing, sanders for smoothing, and sealants or oils for finishing. The magic happens when you combine rough textures with smooth finishes, leaving part of the bark or natural edge visible gives that authentic rustic look customers love. Start small, maybe with a log stool, a small side table, or a lamp base. These are simple to make and easy to sell. Once you gain confidence, move on to benches, coffee tables, or even bed frames. People are drawn to solid, natural pieces, something that feels handmade and lasts a lifetime. Now here's where the fortune part begins. Let's talk business. When you sell log furniture, you're not just selling wood, you're selling craftsmanship, uniqueness, and story. Every piece has a personal touch that mass-produced furniture doesn't. So don't undersell your work. Take time to photograph it beautifully. Show the grain, the texture, the story behind the piece. Create an emotional connection for buyers. Online platforms like Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, and Instagram are powerful for showcasing handmade furniture. You can also target local interior designers, eco-friendly stores, and craft fairs. Use words like sustainable, handcrafted, and natural wood. They attract buyers who value authenticity. Pricing is important. Begin by calculating your material cost and time, then add profit. For handmade log furniture, it's common to charge between 2 to 5 times your material cost, depending on design complexity. Don't be afraid to value your skill. Buyers appreciate authenticity and are willing to pay for it. Now let's talk about design trends. Log furniture works beautifully with both rustic and modern interiors. Imagine a raw edge coffee table paired with metal legs, a perfect mix of nature and industry. Or a chunky log stool used as a side table beside a minimalist sofa. The fusion of rough wood and clean lines is what today's customers crave. Finishing touches make a big difference. Use linseed oil or beeswax polish to bring out the grain. You can also add glass tops to tables for a more refined look, or use epoxy resin for artistic designs that glow with color and texture. For outdoor furniture, consider using sealants that protect from moisture and sunlight. This ensures your product lasts and maintains value. But let's not forget marketing. People buy what they see. Make short videos showing your process, from a raw log to a finished piece. Show the transformation, that's where the emotion lies. Buyers love to see creation in motion. A 1-minute clip of you carving, sanding, and finishing can attract thousands of views and potential customers. And remember, sustainability sells. When you mention that your furniture is made from reclaimed or fallen wood, you're not only appealing to buyers' sense of style but also their environmental values. In a world that's becoming more eco-conscious, that's a big selling point. As you build your collection, think beyond just selling individual pieces. Offer customization, let clients choose wood type, size, or finish. This not only increases your profit margin but also makes every customer feel part of the creative process. You're not just selling furniture, you're selling a personalized experience. When you look at a simple tree trunk or a pile of rough wood logs, what do you see? To some, it's just timber waiting to be cut, but to a true woodcrafter, it's the beginning of possibility, a blank canvas for creativity, profit, and design. The forest holds not just beauty, but opportunity. Every log carries a story, and every cut can become a piece that transforms homes and wallets alike. Turning forest finds into fortune isn't about luck, it's about vision, skill, and understanding what buyers truly desire. Wood log furniture has a magic of its own. Unlike factory-made products, each piece carries natural curves, grains, and imperfections that tell its own story. People love that rustic authenticity, the way a coffee table still shows the rings of time, or how a stool carved from a single log brings nature right into the living room. Today's buyers crave that connection to the earth. In a world of plastic and steel, wood feels alive, grounding, and timeless. And that emotional appeal is exactly what makes log furniture such a profitable niche for craftsmen and entrepreneurs alike. The secret lies in merging raw natural charm with functional beauty. A thick log doesn't have to stay as is. With some creativity, it can become a modern side table with sleek resin accents, or a sturdy rustic bench perfect for outdoor patios. Even small pieces of leftover wood can turn into decor items, candle holders, plant stands, or carved serving trays that people can't resist buying. The beauty of working with logs is that almost nothing goes to waste, and everything can be transformed into something valuable. But let's talk business, because creativity alone isn't enough. To make your log furniture sell fast, you must understand the market trends and what customers are searching for. Right now, there's a strong demand for minimalist rustic decor, that perfect mix of modern simplicity and natural elements. Buyers love neutral tones, matte finishes, and furniture that looks handmade but refined. Think clean lines paired with organic shapes, that's what sells. A log coffee table with polished edges, metal legs, and a natural top can easily attract attention online. It's a blend of wild nature and urban design, and it speaks to modern taste. Your success also depends on how you present your work. A handmade stool sitting in your workshop may not look like much, but place it against a white wall, under natural light, and it becomes art. Photograph your pieces in lifestyle settings, a rustic lamp on a cozy desk, a log shelf surrounded by plants, and you'll instantly elevate its appeal. Visual storytelling is everything. People don't just buy furniture, they buy the feeling it creates. Another big secret in this business is the story behind your wood. Customers love knowing where the material came from. Was it reclaimed from an old barn? Gathered from storm-fallen trees? Or harvested responsibly from sustainable sources? Sharing that story in your listings, videos, and social media gives your work authenticity and emotional value. At the heart of it all, the journey from forest to fortune isn't just about money, it's about transformation. You're taking something raw and natural and giving it a new life. Every time you carve, sand, and polish, you're writing your own success story in wood. So if you're sitting there wondering whether you can really make a business out of this, remember, every successful craftsperson started with a single piece, a single idea, a single log. What matters most is not how fancy your tools are, but how much passion you bring to your work. With patience and consistency, your craft can evolve from a weekend hobby into a growing business. You'll find satisfaction in every sale, pride in every creation, and joy in knowing that what you make with your hands brings warmth into someone else's home. Nature provides the material, your creativity provides the value. So take that next step. Pick up a log, see its potential, and start carving your dream one piece at a time. Because when you work with heart and vision, the forest truly becomes your fortune.